Hi viewers, it's Sunday here on Pagan Perspective, and I'm sure if you've noticed, I've been gone the last couple of weeks. My computer decided it was going to die, and after several trips to computer repair stores, etc., it's finally back. Not really full capacity yet, but I'm able to at least do a little bit of what I need on it. So sorry about my absence. I really didn't have any other way to post or do anything about that. So anyway, so this week we're discussing ethics in our magical practice. Okay, so as an eclectic Wiccan, as far as ethics goes, I do subscribe a little bit um, to the Wiccan Read, end it harm none, do as you will. Although that is not to me a complete ethics system. I think that is definitely a good thought. It's a nice thing. If you could only do good, that'd be a really fantastic thing, but that's not really how the world works. Life isn't always rainbows and unicorns, so there's balance. So I would say that just the idea and attention to balance in my magical practice, in my daily life, is a big informer of my ethics in my magical practice. I do not think that being all light all the time, or what some pagans might call fluffy bunny, I think that term is kind of vulgar. I don't think that that's beneficial. I think that actually it does more harm than good. I think that really we should recognize balance and see the creative and destructive forces in the world as being equally valuable. Now, we don't want to go out and, in my mind, there's no reason to go out and be specifically destructive. I think that doesn't really get us anywhere. It doesn't get you anywhere personally. Along with other ethical systems that I subscribe to, I'm a big believer in, not literally, but the cultural idea of what karma has become. I know literally karma is something different than what it has become culturally. So when I say that I believe in karma, it's more of the sort of new age cultural understanding of what karma is. I really do think that what you put out there, you get back. But at the same time, as I said before, I believe in balance. I think that sometimes there is a necessity for, I don't know how to say it. Not negative energies, but there's a necessity to maybe bind someone. Or there's a necessity to maybe in some instances curse. I mean, I haven't come across that type of situation, but there may be a situation for that. So I don't believe that karma is completely blind, and that if you're putting out, whatever, that you're going to get it back necessarily. I think that it is more of an unjust thing. If you're putting something out there and it is unjust, you are getting that back. But and also the positive aspect of that as well. I think if you're genuinely happy to see others around you succeed and to celebrate their success, then you will be more likely to succeed and be able to celebrate your own. So I think those are the two biggest things that rule sort of my idea of ethics in magical practice. I do find some philosophical thought and things that I've read in ethics class to be interesting, especially not to say literal. I'm pulling things here and there from these philosophers. One very interesting to me is Kant, and the idea of sort of a generalization. I'm trying to think of how to explain it in kind of a more simplified term or simplified way. Basically, if I do something, then it is only ethical if I would allow someone else to do something, or if everyone could do something. Which is kind of the way I feel. I feel like if I think it's okay for me to do something, and then I turn around and think that it's not okay for everyone else to do that, then that would be, unethical. And also this idea that the intention behind what you're doing is more important than the outcome. So if you have the right intent, even if the outcome is not what you intended it to be, or the outcome is not necessarily by your code ethical, then it is still ethical because the intention was correct, and you can't control anything past the intention. Um, Also, along with that is sort of thing that I find interesting with Kant's thinking is, if along with, if everyone does it destroy society, or does it demean life, or does it, are there negative effects to everyone doing it? So that's just a little kind of glimpse into my ethical practices. It's a really interesting conversation. I love listening to podcasts and watching YouTube videos on ethics and ethical systems, especially in magic. I think that, to be cheesy for a minute, with great power comes great responsibility. I think that having the understanding that pagans do of the way the world works, of magic, of spell casting and things like this, we do take on a greater responsibility to be ethical and to discuss the ethical implications of what we are doing and why we are doing it, and how it fits into our worldview, and all of this. So I'm very interested to see the videos the rest of the week. I unfortunately, because of my computer going out, it'll probably take me another week and a half to catch up on the videos. Just from Pagan's perspective, I haven't been able to watch your guys' video. I'm sorry. But I will catch up, and I will see you guys very soon.